This is the story of Our Lady of Guadalupe. On December 9th, 1531, in Mexico, Our Lady appeared to Juan Diego, a poor, humble Aztec native who had recently converted to the Catholic faith. She asked him to go to the bishop and tell him to build a church where she said, "I will show and offer all of my love, my compassion, my help, and my protection to my people."
Juan Diego did as she asked, but the bishop asked her for a sign to show that the message was really from Our Lady. Mary granted the request.
On December 12th, 1531, she showed Juan where the most beautiful Castilian roses were and told him to gather them. It was a miracle that the roses were there and in bloom because there was frost on the ground, and the ground was an infertile place where only cactus and thistles grew.
After he gathered them, Mary helped arrange them in his tilma, or poncho, and told him to show them to the bishop. Juan Diego went before the bishop, unsure of what was going to happen. He opened his tilma to show the roses that Mary had helped him pick, and the flowers dropped to the ground. The bishop was amazed at the roses, but he was even more amazed by what appeared on Juan Diego's tilma, this image of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
The picture of Mary was beautiful, and the bishop fell to his knees. He promised to have the church built just as she requested, and the miraculous tilma was held in that church, and to this day, after almost 500 years, the tilma is still intact. The colors have not faded, and the cloth has not deteriorated. There have been various attempts to destroy it, even having a bomb explode a few feet away, but each time the tilma has survived and endured.
It has been on display in the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe for all this time. But the most important thing to know is that this image helped the Aztec people throughout Mexico come to know and receive the one true God in their lives.
This simple image of Mary brought the two cultures together. Mary appeared not as an Aztec, not as a Spaniard, but as a mix between the two. They called her La Mestiza.
The Spanish and the Aztecs began to see each other as children of the same mother, as brothers and sisters of the same God. The Aztecs and Spanish began to live in peace, and within 10 years of the apparition of Our Lady of Guadalupe, nearly 9 million people in Mexico converted to Christianity and came to know the love of Mary and that of her son Jesus.
Today, millions of people visit Mexico City each year and pray before the miraculous image of Our Lady of Guadalupe.